Every forest fire begins on a small scale. To prevent a forest fire from turning into a disaster, the early detection of a fire, the reliable determination of its exact location, and the immediate alerting of the fire departments are issues of fundamental importance. The forest areas in Brandenburg, irrespective of their ownership, are in the meantime under constant surveillance by 109 optical sensors. Each of these systems, mounted on a fire surveillance or mobile communications tower, monitors an area of up to 70,000 hectares every 6 minutes. The images and the direction of the detected smoke cloud are transferred through a radio relay system to the Forest Fire Central Control Office for further evaluation. One of the 11 forest fire control offices of the Brandenburg Forestry Department is located in Wunsdorf and has now been developed into a command and control center equipped with the latest technology in which alert messages from 15 sensors are evaluated. This central office is equipped with 4 operator workstations monitoring up to 6 sensors, as well as a manager's workstation. All the data processing and storage is performed by a separate, fail-safe server with a high-performance database. If the sensor detects a smoke cloud in the pictures which have been taken, an alert is displayed in the panoramic image on the operator's monitor, along with information regarding direction and distance. By looking at the full picture, the operator is able to recognize whether the alert has been triggered by a forest fire or is just smoke caused by a recently lit stove or a dust cloud caused by a combine harvester. At the same time, a map-like representation of the location of the potential fire is displayed on a second monitor. The exact localization of the fire becomes possible when alerts are received from multiple towers in the vicinity and a cross-bearing has been taken. After identifying a forest fire, the operators forward the alert to the manager for further processing. He then performs the final localization of the fire and passes this information on to the fire department. Following a sequence consisting of 3 images, the movement of the smoke cloud can be calculated. Subsequently, the manager is able to identify the place where the fire originally started and is therefore able to make an initial statement about the direction in which the fire is spreading. The position of the fire can be displayed as well as indicated on the map. In the case of a hazardous situation involving several fires, all of the individual smoke boundaries can be identified and allow for a sophisticated evaluation of further incoming alerts. In order to keep all of the operators and responsible staff up to date on the fire situation in the surveillance area at all times, the manager has the ability to display all of the various representative images and maps on a large screen. Compound images, as well as individual ones, can be displayed on the 4 individual monitors. Subsequently, the development of the fire can be watched by following the incoming alerts. Additional information, such as the contact details of the forestry department, the nearest rescue points, as well as the fire hydrants and water tapping points, enable the manager to give a detailed report to the responsible fire department. Details, including the coordinates of the fire and time of its detection, as well as the map and images, are made available to the fire department control centers via fax or digital transmission. Initial notification and alerting of the integrated control centers and forestry department employees is done by telephone. The FireWatch forest fire surveillance system has proven extremely useful in Brandenburg. With the help of committed, specially trained forestry staff, it has become possible to replace manual forest fire surveillance in Brandenburg completely. A cross-national system for the protection of forest fires has been set up with the neighbouring federal states of Mecklenburg-Western Pomerania, Saxony, Saxony-Anhalt and Lower Saxony. FireWatch also looks across borders. The early detection of forest fires is, however, only one of the steps which needs to be taken. The most important step is prevention, as careless behaviour is still the number one cause of forest fires. And of course, last but not least, the hard work of the mostly volunteer firefighters plays a decisive role concerning the extent of the damage caused by the fire. Early recognition, a reliable procedure for locating the fire, and a comprehensive reporting to the fire departments keeps the forest, the inhabitants, and their valuables safe. Help us to protect our forests.